And when he saw him, immediately the spirit convulsed him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed, foaming at the mouth.
Now that spirit is taking control of that guy's life. Not the spirit of Christ, but the spirit of the enemy. The spirit is taking control of this guy's life. Now, this particular guy has a demon spirit in him. Everybody who's sick does not have a demon spirit in him. It's not all about demon. It's not about casting the demon out. Sometimes it's just sickness. A little Tylenol help me. It's not always a demon. It's just a fallen condition in the earth, and there's sickness in the body. And sometimes we over spiritualize the issue that we have. We just got a cold. But in this particular case, there is a demon that's causing and that's pressing all of these issues out. This individual has epilepsy and things of this nature. This individual is having seizures and all this. And it is, in this particular illustration, it is driven by the demon. But you don't want to take a narrative story that took place and develop your teaching out of that, your doctrine out of that, your belief out of that. So you see cults and a lot of pastors that say all kinds of things. Because they take a story of something that happened one time and they say this is how it's supposed to always happen. No, it just happened at one time. So you got to kind of be mature in that word like that. Let's finish this up really quick. I'm sorry.
So he asked his father, how long has this been happening to him? He said, from childhood. And often he has thrown him both into the fire and into the water to destroy him. But if you can do anything, have compassion on us and help us. Jesus said to him, if you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes.
Now, I guess I'll stop there. There's a whole lot there. I can't do all that. But the man comes to Jesus and says, which is great now. It's great. He says, if you can. I mean, if you can do something to help me, please do it. Now, on the one hand, there's some humility there, because it's almost saying, will you please do it? You're sovereign. You're able to make a decision, and I hope you choose to make this decision. And so I don't think it's full of doubt, but there is also an element of doubt there. If this is something you can handle, then the boys can handle it. So I just come to the supervisor and see if you can handle it. It's supposed to be hot. And so, can you fix it in your belly? If you can. So there is some doubt there as well. And then Jesus takes the ill and he pumps the ball. And he puts it on the man. I'm going to play defense. I'm going to throw you the ball. I'm going to see what you do with it. I'm going to punt. I'm not going to go for a fourth and one. You might fumble it. I'm going to kick you the ball. Let's see what you do. If you fumble, I'll pick up for a touchdown. So Jesus pumps the ball to the guy. And Jesus punted the ball to Lisa, and Pauline, and Bill, and Curtis, and Jason. He's punting the ball. Karen, he's punting the ball to us. What are you going to do? He's putting in your court. If I can do it. The question is, how much faith do you have? So Jesus says, be it unto you according to your faith. How much faith do you have? It's not your faith that is producing it. It is God's compassion and his choice that is producing it in your life. But faith is a significant piece of that puzzle. What do you believe in God for? Anybody here with us? What do you believe in God for? What is it now? What do you believe in God for? Come on, try. What you really? I'll throw out some things. If you want to speak, raise your hand. I believe in God that in a short season, every chair in here will overflow. I'm believing God in a short season, already preparing for 8 o'clock service. How do you prepare for 8 o'clock service? You're going to have to handle the big problem. Just a couple of weeks ago, I knew we didn't have no chairs. We don't have no chairs. We don't have no chairs. And somebody can come here and say, wait a minute, I got no chairs. This is my net. This is what I'm believing for. So if I'm believing for them, I can do anything with 100 chairs. So there's $2.99 to help them, but it's really not enough. But I think it's all I can get here. So I'm going to have 8 o'clock service. Because there's some more people that have to come here within this atmosphere. And I'm thinking God in a short season. Now I ain't decided how short I'm going to believe in for you, but it's short. And I do know that short is not a year. But I'm working on giving that short a little better name. But a short season. And it's not a year. But I can't indicating my faith so great that I believe it's going to be 2 weeks. I don't know, but I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I'm believing God for that. I'm believing God that the church will be able to handle the completeness of its budget. But we don't have to rely on major donors that don't even live in our city to help sustain this church going forward. I'm believing that that is going to be enough money within our treasury. Tithes to pay for it, not even the offering, just the tithes to pay for it. I'm believing God for that in a short season. And I saw a member today, hadn't been a member long, and the person jumping up and down. Pastor, I got my tithes. Look, oh, man, that's a blessing. I didn't know where it happened. Person literally jumped up and down, excited about paying the tithes. Now, the deeper thing that's going on is within me. God is giving me confirmation on Thursday. Tell you the tithes don't pay for it. Just stay faithful. Keep believing. Don't give up. Don't doubt. Tithes don't pay for it. What you believe in God for? I'm believing God for $100,000 in excess resources for City of Faith Church. $100,000. Hey, if I got to believe, I don't need $95,000. Might as well believe it, right? $100,000. I'm not talking about dreaming. I mean, I'm looking for it. I'm going to show you when they get here. Looking for it. Not $100,000 to buy chairs and paint walls. $100,000 is a set right there. Because there's an assignment that you have for us to do. That's great. Now, I don't need to decide how I'm going to do it. But $100,000 set on reserve over and beyond the tithes and offerings that are paying for everything that's going forward. I believe God for that. I believe in God that the youth department is going to drive the growth of this church. I believe in God for that. We added really one piece to the puzzle because God already gave us one, but added 2 pieces to the puzzle in the youth ministry, the youth area. And I believe it's a great investment. And we already have a problem with meeting budget. But I believe it's a great investment because I believe God is going to overflow things. We're starting Friday Night Live December 5th. We haven't done any advertising. Listen, man, God is going to overflow things. It's going to revolutionize this church through us focusing on these young people and putting them first and putting that word in their life and putting love in their life. I'm believing God for it, man. I believe God is going to do this in our church. What you believe God for now? What are you believing God for in your life? The serious stuff, man. We're talking devotion now. We through with Bible study. Devotion. What are you believing God for in your life?